Hey everyone, and welcome to yet another video on NJC Vlogs. Here you get some really good tips on how to live a healthy and maybe a disease-free life if you choose to watch the videos till the end. So do hit the red subscribe button, after which you can hit the bell icon for more of such informative videos that I make just for you. Now, let's begin. Today, we are going to talk about COVID-19 in brief. Now, coronavirus, at the very basic, is a common virus that causes infection in the nose, the throat, and sinuses. Now, since the December 2019 outbreak in China, the WHO has identified SARS-CoV-2 as a new type of coronavirus, and that is what triggers COVID-19 as we know it. This COVID-19 is said to affect the upper respiratory tract, that's your nose, sinuses, and the throat, or the lower respiratory tract, that's the windpipes or the lungs. Now, as per researchers or researchers, it is very common for a virus to mutate or change its form while infecting, person to person. And COVID-19 is no different. Researchers in China have shown that COVID-19 also mutates. In one such article that I came across while doing my research for this video, it is also found that in India there are as many as 73 different types of strains. However, the studies are still on and confirmation is still awaited of the same. Now, going ahead to the symptoms that one can come across when they're going through COVID-19 are fever, cough, shortness of breath, trouble in breathing, fatigue, chills, sometimes with shaking, body ache, headache, diarrhea, sore throat, congestion or running nose, loss of smell or taste, nausea. The virus can also cause further complications like pneumonia, respiratory failure, heart problems, liver problems, septic shock, and death. Now, many COVID-19 complications are caused because of what is known as a cytokine release syndrome or a cytokine storm. Now, this is an infection which triggers the immune system to flood your bloodstream with inflammatory proteins, which in turn kill tissues and your organs. Now, these inflammatory proteins are what are known as cytokines. So going ahead, if you do notice the following severe symptoms in yourself or your loved ones, you need to get medical help. And these symptoms range from trouble in breathing to shortness of breath, as we've seen, ongoing chest pain or pressure, new confusion, can't wake up fully, bluish lips or face. So if you notice the symptoms keep on changing and varying, COVID-19 definitely finds a way to keep surprising us with more new symptoms coming up almost on a fortnightly basis. Strokes have also been reported in some people during COVID-19 infection, and in case of someone suffering from a stroke, the best abbreviation for you to remember is FAST, and the full form of FAST in this case is face, F for face. Check whether the face is one-sided of the person, whether it's numb or it's drooping, is their smile lopsided. The second one, A, stands for arms, whether the arm is weak or numb. If they try to raise both arms, does one arm sag? The third alphabet, S, stands for speech. Can they speak clearly? Ask them to repeat a sentence. And the last alphabet, T, stands for time. Every minute counts when someone shows signs of a stroke. So do get medical help. Now, coming to the next part of the video, I'm sure we all want to know what kind of a diet can help us fight COVID-19 when we do get unfortunately infected. So for a diet, here is what we can follow. To start with, we have a healthy and well-balanced diet like energy-rich foods, sources of carbohydrates including cereals like wheat, rice, maize, millets, and so on, fats, oils like ghee, butter, oilseeds, etc. Bodybuilding foods like proteins, pulses like beans, legumes, animal foods like egg, meat, fish, milk and milk products like paneer, curd, etc. Protective foods like those which are sources of vitamins and minerals, dark green leafy vegetables, yellow and orange citrus fruits, other fruits as well, giving vitamin A, C, E and minerals like zinc, selenium, copper, iron can help influence good and better immune responses. Now, going ahead, certain foods like spices, herbs and condiments also help. Avoid taking excess fats, sugars and salts. Sugars definitely is a no-no in case of COVID-19, as we see how badly it affects diabetes patients. Drink water regularly, very important, not just for COVID-19 virus, but any virus in general, because the virus is usually drained out through the urine. So drink water regularly. Food, hygiene and sanitation, very important. Taking care of pregnant or nursing women, infants and young children, top of the line. First thing in the morning, drink lime juice with warm water. That's something that I practice. In India, we also have a recipe known as khada, which is very, very good and proven effective if you do your own little research online. And you will get the ingredients online as well. Avoid stress, very important. No matter your job scenario, no matter your family problems, avoid stress. Exercise daily, another important aspect of our life. Have about 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Plan your day very well in that case. Use of gloves, masks, shields. I even remember for one of my family members who did have COVID-19, he was recommended to wear a cap in order to cover the ears. So yeah, do use that if it is something that you would like to do in order to protect yourself from being infected. Do hot steam inhalation for those of you who may be home most of the time. 2 times a day should be good enough. For those of you who are working, 3 times a day, good enough. And for those of you who are in an environment like a hospital and so on, where you may come across constantly people who are infected or having symptoms, then you need to do hot steam inhalation at least 3 to 4 times daily without fail. Now, for those of you who are looking for something more or natural in terms of supplementation to help fight COVID-19 faster than usual, yes, I said that right, fight COVID-19 faster than usual and in the most natural way without maybe chemicals or drugs or minimizing the use of chemicals, drugs or steroids, then do feel free to contact me no matter which part of the world you may be in. So feel free to ping me or call me using my details in the description below or at the end of the video. This last part of the video is more like a food for thought for all of my viewers, and please do share it with people around you as well. Now, with the lockdowns in place and with the less face-to-face interaction amongst people, along with social distancing norms and procedures, many people around the globe, those who are not infected, are getting into depression, anxiety, and so on. Now imagine a person now gets infected. He spends his time either in the hospital or self-isolation at home until he's recovered. He now recovers, comes out in society, but now society distances themselves from them, from these infected people. How is that person going to feel? If he was someone who was already into depression, he's going to want to commit suicide now. So, it's getting really that bad. Not just, it's not just a torture to go through COVID-19, but now it's getting a mental torture as well. So my humble request to you is to please be there as an emotional support system to these less fortunate brothers and sisters who might have been infected with COVID-19, because that's the least that we can do as of now. And with that, this brings us to the end of another video. Do like the video. In case you liked it, share it with your family and friends. Now, for those of you who've always been commenting and been my source of motivation and support on a regular basis after every upload, I would like to request you all to show that same love by putting these motivational encouragement, quotes in my comments below the video here on YouTube itself. Show some love, let the channel grow, let people see it as well. So this is NJC here signing off. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and God bless.